This is to all you fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. Let's go. All the dads in the world, we love you. It's your day, take a break, kick your feet up. Yeah, we love you, you're the greatest to us. To all the dads and the single fathers, happy Father's Day to the fathers out there. Hope you're hearing this while you listen in your chair. To the single mothers, we ain't forgetting ya. Happy Father's Day to the ones who doing both. All the fathers in the world, it's your song. We know you're working hard, so you gotta dance along. It's the Father's Day anthem, this your song. So we want you to turn up and sing along. To the fathers in the world, it's your day. You should get the love, cause you're the one who paved the way. It's the Father's Day anthem, it's your song. We want you to turn up and sing along. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, all the single mothers who were also the father, all the fathers who stepped up and became a father, all the stepfathers who are the perfect father. It's for the fathers, 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 it's for the fathers. All the fathers in the world, it's your song. We know you're working hard, so you gotta dance along. It's the Father's Day anthem, it's your song. So we want you to turn up and sing along. To the fathers in the world, it's your day. You should get the love, cause you're the one who paved the way. It's the Father's Day anthem, it's your song. We want you to turn up and sing along. It's hard to put it into words when it comes to you, but I'll try. You've been there since the beginning, with open arms and an open mind. You always believed in me, even when I was doubting myself. You have a way of doing that. When I needed someone, I knew I could always count on you. The one to see me through and be there until the end. Gary Harloha, my friend, my mentor, my hero, the man I look up to my whole life. And now that I'm all grown up, I think of you when I feel lost. Always there for me, no matter the cost. The little things that you've said, I hear your voice in my head. I can always count on you. I can always lean on you. I can always call on you. My dad, my friend, my hero. Gary Harloha, my friend, my mentor, my hero, the man I look up to my whole life. My whole life. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for always being there, always believing in me. Thank you, Dad, for being the greatest dad anyone could ever ask for. I love you, Dad.
Shout out to my dad, Gary Harloha. The greatest dad I could ever ask for. Awesome guy. You guys have met him before. If not, we've done a couple live streams together in the past. Go check them out. But today is Father's Day for everyone. And Creek, I don't know if you heard it, but you were in the first song. At the end of one of the phrases, it said, to all the stepdads who are the real parents. And then it says, Creek Squad. So, yeah, I'm always thinking of you too, brother. But anyway, I have a new co-host today, as Dave is spending time with his kids and grandkids, as he should be doing. So good for him. But aloha, fortune thought. If I could take this off,
bitches.
how come it's not going away? There we go. I figured it out.
How's everybody doing? Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, you too. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
And everyone in chat. Look at all these people in chat. Neil, Hans, Dynasty, Cheryl, Rich, Snooks, Creek Squad, B-Dog, aloha. I like what B-Dog said. I got to find it. Shit, where'd it go? I read it earlier. Oh, yeah, right here. Don't kiss mom on the lips tonight. That's a good one.
I hope everybody's having a good Father's Day, and if you're not, fix it.
Yeah, and that's good advice for everyday life. If you're not having a good day, whatever, change it. That's all up to you.
Pretty much.
It's like they say if you say you can, or if you say you can't, either way, you're right. Whatever you tell yourself.
You know what I say, man? I tell this to my nephews. I tell it to anybody who will listen. I say the only reason that anybody ever says you or they can't do something is because they haven't done it yet.
Yep. That's so true. And think about that too. Like, I've met people in like my age, and I'm almost 50, and there's still, I can't. And it's like, so you've just never done anything? You just, like, I never got that. Because nobody knows how to do anything, right? Until you do it and figure it out.
Not until you do it.
Yep.
And if you think you can't, then you've already defeated all motivation. So don't do that.
Yep, exactly. I mean, look at Michael Jordan. He didn't even he got kicked off the high school basketball team. And he was like,
Shit, I didn't know that.
I'll show you, motherfuckers.
He's like, I'll show everybody. I'm going to be a great basketball player, and then I'm going to be in a movie with Bugs Bunny. You'll see.
And I'm going to play some AA baseball.
And eventually the internet's going to remember me for saying, stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. I used to have that clip on here. I was ready to go play it, and I was like, oh, shit, I don't have it anymore. That's funny. I agree with Snooks, though, because I choose not to skydive or bungee jump also because not for me. Have you ever skydived before?
Me? Yeah, of course.
Oh, shit. You seem like the kind of guy that would skydive for sure.
Well, I was trained to jump, and then I did, a friend of mine got me into base jumping for a couple years, which is fun. It's stupid, but fun.
That's even scarier. Damn.
But dude, it's expensive and it's a fucking hassle. Like the travel, you have to, like, in order to do it, you have to be able to travel. You have to, all the gear is super expensive, and it's just a lot of fucking work, man. You know?
Yeah, dude, I just watched a video the other night before I was going to bed, and it was a base jumper, and he had the camera on his helmet or whatever, and he's looking over, and he's like, all right, here we go, and he backs up, and he just starts, and he jumps and pulls, and then right away, hey, traveling fools, aloha, brother, good to see you, man. Hey, go check out Traveling Fools channel. I was watching him yesterday too, and day before, I believe. And great channel, man. Great dude. Go check him out. But oh, hold on. Let me here you go, Traveling Fools. Go ahead and drop your link. There you go. But anyway, so then he
Steve, what's
jumped.
up with your voice?
Dude, I don't know. It comes back, and I'm like, oh, sweet, that's finally over. And then I start losing it again, and
You've been
I'm not.
gargling drain cleaner again? Stop it.
Damn it. Get some help. But so anyway, so then the guy jumps and he pulls, and then right as soon as he pulled right away too, and then you just hear him go, like, and then boom, he hit. So when he was looking over, he wasn't looking over enough and didn't realize that he wasn't as high as he thought he was. So he's jumped, even though he pulled it right away, he hit the ground before the chute could open all the way, and he lived, but very painfully.
Well, that means he probably didn't pack his chute correctly, because when you base jump, you're supposed to have your lead in your hands, and you throw your lead, and it immediately pulls your chute out. You know, when you're doing, it doesn't matter if you're doing natural or man-made objects. When you're base jumping, you should have that shit out pretty much immediately.
Right. What is that? What's that one called where they wear that suit with the wing flaps?
It's called a wingsuit.
Wingsuit, yeah. Dude, that shit's crazy.
I don't recommend looking up wingsuit accidents on YouTube. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that are pretty messed up.
I can imagine, dude. That's like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you're literally flying.
Dude, when you're wingsuiting, it's like you're traveling so fast horizontally, like, yeah, things go bad faster. It's ridiculous. There's a lot of accidents with those.
Yeah, I could imagine it'd be a hell of a rush, but not worth it. Not worth the risk. You know,
dude, my whole view on the wingsuits is like everything that somebody designed because they had an idea for an extreme sport or something like that. A parachute was designed to arrest a fall and stop someone from falling fast enough to decelerate them and make them live. A wingsuit, somebody looked at a flying squirrel and said, you know what, I bet we can do that. But here's the thing, dude, flying squirrels, sugar gliders, have you ever seen them land? It ain't smooth. They're clumsy as hell. They just kind of run into stuff and hope they don't splat. So whoever saw a flying squirrel plop into somebody's shoulder or something was like, you know what? That's all right. I don't know. This seems kind of interesting.
I can do that.
Yeah, I can fly really fast into stuff. Hell yeah.
I would think that, like, if they were doing that, they would also have, or unless they do, I don't know, but also have a parachute, because then you just be flying. But no, I don't know, because if you're going that fast,
no, yeah, you have to. You can't just land on your belly. You come in at like 200 miles an hour.
But still, then screw that. I wouldn't even try that. What's up, Toasted Goat? I would sound cooler though, you know. Example, he died skydiving, other than he died in a car accident. Wait, what? What you talking about, creep?
I think he's saying it sounds more badass to be like, yeah, he died skydiving.
Oh yeah, more of a
versus, oh, his tercel went into the water.
He looked at his
never
phone
heard
for
nobody.
1 second.
There he was, taking a selfie.
Unitard flying suit. Dude, I was thinking the other day, man, how much I used to hate facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
But then it just grew on me.
Waka waka.
Had to throw a dad joke out there. Come on.
Oh,
my favorite one that my dad used to tell me when I was little was what was it? It was how do you make a Kleenex or a handkerchief dance? You put a little boogie in it.
Boogie in it.
Yeah. Dad
See,
jokes have been around for a long time.
my dad being from the UK, I didn't get like your traditional like wholesome dad jokes. My dad jokes were like ones from the UK that were deprecating to everyone around him. Be like in earshot of my mom, be like, "Hey, what's a Italian woman's best form of birth control? Her face." Ha ha ha. That was the dad jokes I got.
Happy Father's Day, y'all.
Oh, thank you, Snooks.
Happy
Thank you,
Father's
thank
Day,
you.
Chad. I came up here. I
Thank you
have a
very
new name for forging thought.
much. Oh God,
It's forcing
what is
thought
it?
because you really have to think
Forcing?
about it before you open your
Right.
mouth. Sorry. Not sorry. That
What
was
do
pretty
you mean?
good.
What are you implying?
I don't know. Is my audio okay? My video okay? My audio okay?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
hear
good.
all.
You don't hear everything.
I heard that.
Hi, Toasted Goat, Creek Squad, Steve-O, Traveling
Steve-O.
Fools, everybody. Y'all need to interact with the chat more. I'm just saying. We're down here talking. Y'all are ignoring us. It's so wooed.
No, not ignoring. We're just having a conversation. I'm reading, or I try to read, but
You're not successful at it.
nah, I'm not a multitasker. If I'm in a conversation, I'm in the conversation. And then when I
Well,
start
that's
reading the
not bad.
comment, then I miss like 3 seconds of the conversation. And then I'm like, shit, I have no idea what we're talking about anymore. But
Well, and then you have your streamers who are so involved in the chat, they forget about the panel. So it's, never ending. Hey, Gigi, sweetness. Man, you missed a good time on Peanuts last night, Steve.
I know. So, man, I didn't even get home till late. And it's when I got home that I was like, oh, I thought yesterday was Friday for some reason. And I'm like, oh, it's Saturday, dude. I'm like, I completely missed Peanut's show. Like, usually at least I'm listening, I missed it all together. So I'm sorry,
No,
Brother
that's
Peanut.
okay. That's okay. I think
Because
he'll
he's
be in
got
the
a
chat in a
great,
little bit.
always has a great show. I mean, he even sent me an email with the link to
Oh,
join, but yeah, I was working, so
that's okay. That's okay. We missed you. It was a good script. I played a Melania Trump.
nice.
You know what I mean, darling.
Oh, Melania, she's so beautiful. Everybody
I
knows.
know. I know. You want me to rub your feet now?
Oh, she's really good at it. It's
Orange
amazing,
man.
phenomenal.
She thinks
Are
that
you
I
two
think so
fellas
too.
done blowing each other? Because
That don't say that. Don't say that. I got too much respect for okay, well, okay, since we were Trump and Melania, it'll fly over. It'll fly over.
Fake news, fake news.
Quit laughing, goat. It wasn't that funny.
it was pretty funny.
It wasn't funny at all.
It was pretty funny. Just a little.
You think it's funny? You think everything you say is funny.
I'm a funny guy. The funniest guy.
Who's Whoever told
I
you
talk to
that?
everybody. They say I'm the funniest.
Who said that? You say that.
Who said what?
Who's on first?
I don't know. I was
No,
reading the
what's on
comment.
first?
What are we talking about? I don't know.
Well, who's on second?
I don't know. I
No,
don't
who's
really
on
follow
first?
baseball.
I don't know all that stuff, and I don't watch baseball either.
No, I
Okay.
don't know who's on third.
All I know is I made a home run. Okay. That may not have sounded right, but okay. Gigi was on last night in the play. She played Britney Spears, and Steve, she did awesome. She sang it. She sang the lines.
I still got to go back and watch it because I really didn't see any of it.
Yeah, I missed it too, unfortunately.
Yeah, how come you weren't there, forging?
I had things to do.
This is my snarky voice. Sorry. I gotta be nicer. This is Dad's Day.
This is Dad's Day.
It's Dad's Day.
You said it so vengeful. Just,
I did. I was almost barfing while I said it. No, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to the mothers who are fathers and mothers. So I do. I have a high respect for dads, especially when they're involved.
unfortunately, it seems rarer and rarer these days, but hopefully that'll flip around.
It does. I have faith.
Yeah. I even put in that first song that I played that I wrote for all the dads out there and moms because I said we didn't forget about you because there's moms out there that are playing both roles. So
You sure did. That was a great song. All your songs are great.
damn, I wish I could have been there for this yesterday. I totally forgot about it. I want to hear a little bit of it.
Been there for what? Been with
for
who?
Peanuts yesterday.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, right now. Let me pull up the
Wait.
Nisha up real quick.
Oh, you're listening to it. I
let me
thought
put the link
Peanut
in
was
real
on
quick.
here.
And
This one was really squished, okay? Lisa,
What's that?
be different the next time.
We weren't ignoring you.
and
I did ignore the chat. I totally ignored the chat because I was
You're at the
involved
bad
backstage.
part of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about to get all kinds of real up in here.
I am not, how you say, her baby daddy. Now we drink vodka, no? And where is caviar? Putin want caviar.
Oh, well, I don't have any caviar, but I do have plenty of chips and dip. You know, because I make brain chips and Trump is a dip. But hey, you're Russian. But anyway, so what harm could a brain chip do to a robot like you, Putin?
Elon, many people have come up to me at the party, and are they the best people? Well, maybe not. Are they the worst people? Again, maybe not. But in fact, they're amazing.
Dude, Peanut's getting good at his Trump impression now. I like that. I would have loved to do both of those, Elon and Trump. Well,
Yeah,
I don't have
he's getting good.
caviar, but I do have plenty of chips and dip.
Yeah.
Because I make brain chips and Trump is a dip. You know how Elon talks with his stutter or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna go back and watch this later, but yeah. Oh, and then Snooks dropped. All right. So where were we?
Well, there I was. No shit.
Oh shoot, I missed Chad. Mr. Denny Cola, Mr. John Denny Cola. Aloha, brother. Katina Birdcage, Pat Evans. Look at that. I don't look at Chad for like 1 minute and everyone comes in. Cyber Toxins Ghost. Snooks will be back.
She probably hit the wrong button. I do it consistently.
Dude, every
So let's
time.
do, Steve.
Every time I go live, this freaking neighbors. That's not even a weed whip. That's a chainsaw.
Well,
Every
have
time.
you tried spraying it with a hose?
Something, right? They're always like some kind of weed whip or chainsaw or lawnmower or something.
I'm sorry. Did you just say weed whip?
Whip.
What is a weed whip?
Weed whip. Weed whacker.
You mean a weed whacker? There you
Weed
go.
whacker. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, when I worked,
Like a
I always
proper
called it a
red-blooded
weed
American.
whacker. I always called it weed whacker. And then when I was in my like late 20s and I was in between jobs, I was working for a landscape company. And they made fun of me for calling it a weed whacker because they're like, it's a weed whip, dude. And I was like, oh shit, my bad. So I just called it a weed whip since.
Never heard
Whoever
it called
told
that.
you
I
that
booted
should-
myself off by accident. Sorry.
Whoever told you that should be at home coloring. There's one region in the United States that calls it a weed whip. And it's, yeah. No. Stop
must be it might be a Michigan thing then, because that was in Michigan.
Yeah, it's either Michigan or Minnesota. I know it's like one little area that's like it's a weed whip.
A weed whip.
A weed whip.
When?
Weed.
Where?
You have to say weed whip.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Where?
I don't know.
When?
Why, where, when, who, how. I think that's all of it.
I don't speak Navajo.
That's not it. I took journalism classes. I loved it. Now I'm living my life by being on panels and I'm doing journalism. See? My dream came
Right on.
true.
Your what came true?
My dream, except I didn't know forcing thought would be here.
Your dweem? You probably should have enrolled in an English class. Anyway, how you doing, Steve?
Anyway, that was part of my English. My English.
And now we go back live to Steve. Steve?
Hey, Elon
I'm
doesn't
just
have a speech impediment. He's from South Africa. I could not grasp that man's accent for so long.
Does he speak
And then I looked
Afrikaans?
up where he came from and you know what? You'd have to ask him or his mother or his father.
I don't know if I've ever looked into that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he left kind of young, but I really don't know. Cool Whip. You thinking of
Cool
Cool Whip,
Whip.
Gigi? Cool Whip is so bad. Ready Rip is much better.
Ready Rip?
Ready Rip. It's not my fault I'm the way I am. God made me this way.
I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
I don't know. Was that supposed to make sense?
I don't think.
What?
I don't think so.
It's a song lyric.
It is from what?
Oh, that's an Eminem song, yeah.
Oh, well. Has been, never was.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Family Guy, the baby sing. Yeah, Cool Whip.
We're going to
Say
be here
whip,
for a while.
Whip, while.
What? I'm just saying you have to be nicer to Quill Queaton.
Who? I totally
In
didn't
Family
get
Guy.
that. See, I've
Family
never
Guy,
watched
he
the
makes a
Family Guy.
reference. He makes references to an actor named Will Wheaton, but he says Quill Queaton.
Wheaton. Yeah, I used a old friend of mine. I haven't talked to in a while, but his name's Brandon from Toledo. What's up, Brandon? If you're out there, he used to be able to do the old man, the perverted old guy, like, "Hey, Christopher, and want a popsicle?"
I got a whole freezer full of
Yeah.
popsicles. I
Yeah,
can get your
Brandon.
fat ass in there.
Just like
Yeah.
that, he would have like the whistling part and everything. I'll do that shit. Crack
Well,
me
hey
up.
there, Muslim.
Is that Mr.
Sure is
Thought
a
Man
hot
doing that
day.
voice? Is he?
What's that?
You can't be doing that high a voice unless you were
That's me.
squeezing some things really hard.
No.
Things. I'm saying some
No.
things.
No, I just like I do voice acting and stuff. I can go falsetto and stuff.
Oh my God. Are you falsettoing your deep voice? Are you bassoing your deep
No.
voice?
No.
What happened to you that you have such a deep voice?
Well, so my dad actually has a deeper voice than I do.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm guessing it comes from his side of the family.
Okay. Does your mother have a deep voice?
No, but the guys in her family are all very expressive Italians. So even if they do have a deep voice, they don't express it a lot because they're like, "Hey, yo, I'm Mikey Two Dicks" or whatever the fuck they call themselves. So,
Hey, get the fuck out of here, eh? What you think you're doing, eh?
hey, whoa, gay, whoa, hey, gay, you gay, gay, gay,
Hey, right in the fucking neck with the
gay,
pencil,
gay,
eh?
gay, gay. Don't celebrate the Uchi.
I understood one of those words, okay?
It's a fucking fugazi, eh?
Papakuluki. So,
Is it an immigrational accent? I don't know. Hand talkers. You know, I'm not Italian. I have no Italian in me, but I do use my hands expressively.
hand talking is a real thing. That's not just a stereotype. If one of us is mad, we look like a deaf person trying to tell you there's a fire somewhere.
So you don't talk, you just use the hands.
Just fucking. Oh yeah, it's wild. You'd
Okay,
think we're
then.
being swarmed by yellow jackets or something. Just beep, 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 just swatting everywhere.
I snorted. Oh dear.
Snorky.
I'll snort. Be careful what I say. Well, if I use my hands, I won't be saying anything, John, because they'll be going around Fortune Thought's throat. Not really.
Shit, this
I'm
is the
kidding.
party I was hoping to find.
All right, I got to do this thing. Okay, hit that like, sub, and share out, please, and join in the chat. You can hit the $1 for super chats and join to become a member. Ta-da! Buckle your
Yeah.
seatbelts.
What
Put
she
your trays
said.
up.
The way you
Gonna
just
be a
said that
Word.
sounded
bumpy
like the last
ride.
announcements, like when the store is closing. Like, attention, Steve Harloha viewers. The store will be closing in 10 minutes. Please make your way up to the cashier for your final purchases, and for your shopping convenience, we will be open at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you for
I
supporting
don't
local
sound
business.
I do not sound like a store voice. I'm not a store-bought
I'm
voice.
just a recording. You're not supposed to talk back to the recording.
I am a bot. I am a bot. I am a bot. I'm a bot to do this. All right, y'all tell some dad jokes.
Some dad jokes.
Because I don't know any. I don't know any mom jokes.
I know some
I don't
mom
get
jokes, but
why
they're not good.
Of
I
course
don't get
they're
why bakers aren't wealthier. They make so much dough.
not. So bad. Dad jokes are supposed to be bad, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah. Here,
Okay.
what about this one? I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.
Which came first? Is that the answer?
Yep.
There's the Nut House. Happy Sunday, darling. Good to
Hey,
see
there's
you.
Peanut.
You ought to get him up here.
Hello, Peanut.
Bet you he knows some jokes.
Why is
Yeah,
6 afraid of 7?
What's what?
7, 8, 9.
Because 6 is a little bitch.
God.
I think the only dad joke I actually know that's like one of those goofy ones is the what is it? What's a pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet? R. Like I don't know many. Unfortunately, I don't know many clean jokes.
Yeah, I kind
That's
of
my
suspected that with you.
that's my favorite one of all time. Though is the R matey, but it's why are pirates called pirates? Because they just are.
Oh my God.
That's my favorite joke.
At least I get these jokes. A lot of jokes go right over my head.
I think my favorite pirate themed joke is a pirate walks into the bar with a steering wheel on the front of his pants, right on his belt buckle there. Bartender says, "What's going on with that?" And he goes, "R, it's driving me nuts."
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, Katina Birdcage says, who stopped the Chicago fire?
Oh.
Well, we don't know. Okay, Steve, I put something in the private chat if you can read it, please.
Yep,
Whatever.
I just responded to it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Hey, Peanut,
Deep dish
Pe-
pizza. Is there pepperoni or is there pineapple on that deep dish?
don't you even.
Ooh.
Peanut, check your mail from Steve, please. Okay, who in here likes pineapple? Steve, do you like pineapple on it?
Not on pizza, and I'm allergic anyway. So I like pineapple,
Oh,
but I'm allergic anyway. So I love pineapple, but I'm allergic. But I don't like it on pizza.
I don't even like it anymore. Well, I liked it in sweet and sour chicken, and I like pineapple upside down. But it's cooked. I like it cooked, but not on pizza.
Have you ever had pineapple right side up? It's pretty good.
That's an abomination.
Just eating
Roasted
pineapple normally.
pineapple. Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
So I like pineapple. I like pineapple. I think the best cheeseburger in the world has pineapple on it. You do a grilled pineapple slice with pepper bacon. Just listen. Don't do that. Just listen for a
Don't
second.
judge me.
You do pepper bacon with sweet teriyaki sauce, Swiss cheese, and did I say pepper bacon? Pepper bacon, grilled pineapple slice, caramelized onions, and sweet teriyaki sauce on a burger. Call it the Maui Wowie. It's the best thing in the world. But
All right.
pineapple on pizza, it's the devil's vomit.
Okay. Can I now go?
If you must.
Okay. Only thing that should go on a
So,
hamburger.
Steve, what are you up to now?
The only thing that should go on a hamburger is bacon and cheese and mustard, honey mustard.
Let me ask you this then.
ruined-
Are you one of those people that likes blue cheese?
I like it on a salad.
So you're not cool with pineapple on a burger, but you eat mold. I miss my
Okay.
cake.
Oh,
Peanut, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Forging? Sorry, Steve, I didn't want to say that out loud.
hi there, darling.
Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. Yeah, Steve, that's what happened, brother. Man, I'm sorry. I just got out.
Got out of what? What are you talking about? Got out of what?
Gotta read the private chat. My gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Steve showed part of your script last night, but of course he went into not a good part of it before you even started or after it was over or whatever is when I was fussing. Which, of
Oh,
course,
it's funny.
if you go into any part of the script, I'm fussing at somebody. So it really doesn't matter. Or the chat. I've got to
Right.
quit fussing.
I'll fast forward a little bit. Let's see. Get into it a little more. Oh, Joe Biden's in there too. Come on. Oh man, I'm so pissed I missed this.
I know. I sent you a link and the script
Yep.
and stuff, but you must have been. But I get it. You got to work and stuff.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, and I didn't even realize. I thought yesterday was Friday, so I didn't even realize like 10 o'clock last night when I got home. I was like, shit, Saturday. I
Oh,
missed.
it's all good. Don't even
So-
worry about it.
No, I fussed at him and then I got over it. I've done my fussing. I fussed at Steve on Father's Day. Peanut, I just want to ask you, are you feeling all right?
Kind of not.
Oh, I'm
That's why I'm
sorry.
late. Yeah.
Taco
But
Bell. Taco Bell.
no, you know what it was? It was like a well, since we're talking about it, like it's like a second day old pizza, right?
That shouldn't have bothered you. I go
Oh,
3 days.
Yeah, usually it doesn't, but for this one came back with a vengeance. So
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you feeling
Did it
better
have-
now?
Did it have
Oh.
blue cheese on it?
no, I haven't had pizza with blue cheese on it. That sounds interesting though. I would try it. That actually sounds kind of good, actually. Blue cheese.
Are you feeling better?
I'm relieved. I don't even know what I can
Oh,
say.
you don't have to say you're relieved.
Yeah. Thanks for finishing that up.
Are you feeling better because you are relieved?
Yes, I am.
You see,
feeling
that's it.
better.
Relieve's not a bad word.
It's like
Right.
Pepto-Bismol.
No,
Oh man, it was terrible.
Pepto-Bismol is the worst. Make you throw up.
What about, you know what I used to
I
get
think
in
I think
Michigan?
having I would argue explosive diarrhea is worse than Pepto Bismol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would not be pleasant.
If you take
Explosive
Pepto
Pepto-Bismol,
Bismol might be
diarrhea.
second worst.
See, that's like
take
that's a
Go ahead.
Father's Day special right there. Explosive diarrhea, right? Just for Dad.
if you take
There you go.
Pepto-Bismol for that, it makes it worse because you're throwing up and exploding. Okay, I've been there, done that.
Well, you're
Yeah.
not supposed to butt chug it. You're supposed to drink it orally.
Oh man, I had that with like COVID. Like, Like it was like, so can I even say that anymore? Sorry. Like, but like,
No.
I think coming out of, what you said, like, yeah, that's the worst.
Oh, I never got it. I was very lucky. I never got it.
How you
Never
doing,
got
Fortune?
the
Well,
never
well,
got the chip.
let's stop
Sorry,
talking about Peanut's ailments because I feel like he probably is still in the stage of forehead sweat and uncomfortably hot in his nether region. So let's stop
Yeah.
embarrassing him
Thank
because he's
you.
going to get a
Hey,
complex.
don't
It's going to
talk about
swirl and he's going to feel terrible and he's going to be like, I have to be right back. And it's going to be bad for him. So let's not do that.
hey,
All
don't
right.
talk about his hot nether regions, okay? You're getting really personal there.
dude, those are the
No,
worst, though,
okay, these
man.
are the things. So I talk about things that everybody knows about and everybody knows they exist, but yet nobody ever talks about them. Like things like when you know you're going to have a problem in the bathroom, you might not have had it yet, but you're just aware of it because you feel really hot. Everything gets very hot in the front. And you're like, oh shit.
Honey, I'm just
And then
saying a
it's like,
man should never say to another man, your hot nether regions.
it's okay.
No, you just
I'm
don't
just
say that
saying.
to another man. It's a little bit happy.
I'm just saying. It's a little bit what?
Happy.
I mean, I didn't offer to hold a bag for him. Like, over here, brother, I got you. Let her rip.
No, you referred to as, actually nether regions was one of the kindest words you've used. I have to say, bravo.
Well,
Well played. Well played.
Indubitably.
I also say underbits instead of naughty things. I'm trying. I'm really trying, Snook.
I me
Underbid.
too, Fortune. You and I both.
It's difficult.
I'm so proud
Right.
of y'all.
I know. Trying to clean up.
Underbits.
Underbits.
You don't.
Huh?
How about an under the nut hut?
The Nut Hut. What is it?
Under the butt nut hut.
The
That's what
Butt
a
Nut
man's
Hut.
song
I had-
is.
That rhymes. It's like a,
If I had pearls, I would clutch them so hard right now. Oh, my stars and garters.
like Dr. Seuss. Under the Butt Nut Hut.
No, it's under
It
the
is.
nut butt hut.
Oh, under the nut butt hut. A
Yeah,
butt
it's
hut.
like a man's thong. Why am I talking like this?
A
This is
man's
Father's
thong?
Day. Yeah.
I don't have a thong.
Thank God. Thank God.
Oh, can you do Biden, Steve?
Not really.
That's a hard one, huh?
I got hairy legs.
Yeah, that's pretty good for you.
Hey, no. I can't really do words. I can just do the.
You were good, Snooks. You were doing do Melania real quick.
Okay. Do you want me to take my clothes off? Yes or no? That was a line in the script. I didn't make it up. Of course, he did.
Let's listen to a little bit of it.
Yeah, well, you have
Ask
to go
the
back to
Secret
where I'm
Service
in it.
fellas to toss mamas.
You're not in it anymore at this point?
If you go up to the if you go, yeah, well, I was a little bit. If you go up to the beginning, I did actually, Peanut, I prefer you doing the narration. You're much better at it than I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all good. It doesn't matter.
I didn't have that many lines, but I loved it. Margaret did Kamala. She was awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know how to write Kamal, so I made her like a ghetto chick. She's all,
And she
oh,
took it
how's
on.
it know?
Yeah, go back up to the beginning. You're going down to the bottom. Oh, there I am.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, me, you're from safe sex? Hot diggity dog, Trump. Y'all know I maybe just be a hillbilly country boy at heart, but hot damn, I do love me a good old hold down possum and grits. What y'all got planned for supper, Trump? Yeah, that would be a no. No raccoon under glass flambe for me tonight, Bill. I'm thinking maybe something orange, like a flamingo or something along those lines. Oh, I'm just kidding. How do you feel about McDonald's, Bill? Give it a goo. I do love me some McDonald's vittles. Hot damn, Trump. Y'all got some fancy diddles going on and stuff. And my people tell me it's simply phenomenal. I mean, how can you go wrong with anything that says Donald on it? Am I right? Of course I'm right. As in McDonald's, because I am the big Mac Daddy. Am I right, Bill? Look, Bill, of course I'm right. I'm Donald. I know these things. And what better way to start off the golden age than with some golden arches? Hot damn diggity dog, Trump. You are a regular country boy. Mayor McCheese. Oh,
Oh, darling.
Oh,
There you
darling.
are.
There
You
you are,
beautiful
beautiful
man.
man. I love the Donald. And look,
Oh,
there is
sorry.
Hillary coming this way, darling. She is simply marvelous.
damn it,
Simply
Nick.
mom.
I know.
Hey,
So I got
Peanut,
that from you, Steve. Sorry, he's putting the marvelous in.
I didn't realize you were playing the voices in there, and there I am trying to do it again. Sorry.
you're getting good at the Trump though. Peanut, you're getting good
Yeah,
at it.
he is.
Yeah, not as good as you. That's why I was trying to get you on, but I didn't have a choice because, like, you weren't there. So I was like, all right, I'll do the best I can.
I wish I would have, man. I wish I could have made it. That would have been so much fun, dude.
Yeah. Hey, Chickens of War.
Yeah, it was his birthday too. I was like, it's perfect for you. I mean, you do the impression and everything. And it's Trump's
Yeah.
birthday. Hey,
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I didn't even know that until the end of the day. And I was at a customer's house, and they had this, basically it was a mansion I was in, and they had this huge TV that covered their whole wall, and they were just watching the Trump thing. And I was like, what's all this about? I didn't even know it was his birthday yesterday until at that moment yesterday.
79th birthday. The best part of that parade was towards
Oh,
the end.
79. What a great
79.
number.
Yeah, the best part of that parade was towards the end. They started playing instrumental music. I don't know where it was coming from. They started playing Metallica, Journey, a whole bunch of heavy metal music, instrumental. And I was modding it, and I was able to get up and start dancing and actually enjoy the parade. I'm not one for military
right.
parades.
It's
I don't know the
crazy they're
difference.
playing heavy metal shit.
Difference between what?
A military parade and any other parade. Although I do like. I know this makes you sound kind of nerdy, but kind of like the Thanksgiving Day parade, right? The one
Macy's.
or the Rose Bowl parade. That'd be pretty kick-ass too. Everything's made out of roses.
The
Sounds like
military
fun.
parade, sweetie, is when they had tanks out, and they had helicopters out, and they had the Army out because it was also the 250th birthday of the Army.
Oh wow!
So
What
they
an
had a
odd
lot of divisions out.
combination.
It was a huge, long parade.
Nice.
Real quick, right on, traveling fools. Much love and aloha, brother. Thanks for coming by. Definitely go check out
And this
Traveling
proves
Fools
my
channel.
point.
He's got great shows.
This proves my point that the Thanksgiving Day Macy's parade needs more rocket launchers and intercontinental ballistic missiles. I'm just saying.
Right? They could blow up the big old balloons afterwards. Damn it! They killed Charlie Brown.
Of course, you'd like the
it's
Macy
a
Days
parade.
parade, Enos.
Don't get crazy.
Right.
I don't care for parades. I just, I find them kind of boring. But that's just
My
me.
question is, how much did that Donald Trump's birthday parade cost the taxpayers? Because I've never had a birthday where I could have the taxpayers pay for my birthday celebration.
Millions
That's a
and
good point.
millions and millions and
That's
millions.
a very good point. Was that the official reason for the parade? Was his birthday?
Well,
I don't know.
actually, for me, China does a military parade every year. Russia does military parades. A lot of countries do military parades to show off. It's like posturing their power. And this was the 250th birthday of the Army. And it was also Flag Day. It was also Trump's birthday. So it was all combined. But yeah, the taxpayers paid a lot of money.
Damn, I didn't know the military was a Gemini. Yeah.
You didn't know who?
That the military was a Gemini?
How's the military how's the military a Gemini?
Well, if it started on June 14th, then that would make it a Gemini. Actually, the country's as a Cancer. We're a Cancer, the whole USA.
Well, I don't know if it started exactly on that day.
Because probably that's why people in America are so obsessed with the past. And big boobies, Cancer.
No, that's why men are in the United States. Men
love the big boobies.
Oh my God.
Tell me I'm wrong. Come on now.
No, it happens in the Rumble chat that I'm in for the afternoon. It's like that's all they talk about. So I just draw them some and then they calm down. What's happened to forging?
I'm right here.
No, forging keeps booting himself off.
The trap door. It's working, Steve.
I have a trap door when I do oopsie statements.
Trap doors are really convenient sometimes.
Right? That must have cost a fortune to have that installed.
I think the two of you should talk to each other like dueling trumps.
Dueling drums.
Yeah, dueling trumps. Let's have a duel here.
How you do, Arnold? Yeah, Donald, get in the chopper.
You know, I told him I said you didn't know nothing about dueling, and he didn't. He didn't know anything about dueling. Nothing. I told him. I walked in and I said, "Watch, nobody knows nothing about dueling," and they didn't. They didn't. Nobody knew.
Well,
Yeah,
he's trying to outdo you.
is that they don't never fit into the chopper. The chopper's a military. I told you this, Trump.
Get out! Wait a minute. I switched voice. What am I doing?
Damn it, Trump, get in the chopper. We got to go.
The two of you, I swear, I'm going to take my dress off and dance around topless.
We'll take Melania with us. Yeah.
Oh, no. Melania doesn't do threesomes.
You know, all three of you need to calm down. You need more cowbell.
What's Christopher
Just get
Walken
on
doing in
the
the
fucking
chopper?
chopper already.
Yes, darling, I calm down. Whatever you say, the big orange man.
I told him I get on the chopper. I told him nobody listens. Fake. It's all fake news.
We're doing our own script here. Ad-lib script. Come on, Forging. What do you want to do? You can do a female voice. You do have a good falsetto.
He's got a good Mickey Mouse voice too, man. I'll never forget that live stream we did like 3 years ago.
I want to hear Mickey.
No Disney.
That shit was funny as hell.
I'm serious. Whatever you want to do. Forging, are you there? Steve, is Forging there?
He was on mute for a second.
Okay. Forging.
No,
Yeah.
he just, the music's not on. I think he's having audio difficulties.
Yeah. His ears are probably hurting from hearing me.
I doubt that.
Well, you never know. It's like I told Peanut I could never go to a protest. I literally cannot raise my voice and yell.
Oh, the protest? Oh, okay. You got like a bullhorn or something.
I lost my yell. I would never use a bullhorn. At these protests, one of the worst things about it was the women were loud. They had these loud voices. It wasn't the men, it was the women doing the yelling. And all I could think of was just, let me just throat punch one of those biatches. Just one.
They're all like, "Hey, I got cramps." Someone's gonna pay for it.
No, they weren't yelling that out. You and your crabs, go to a doctor, go deal with that.
I said cramps, not crabs.
Okay.
Never mind. I did. I had to hear so many women yelling, and I'm thinking, you know what? If you were home with your man, you wouldn't have to yell so much. You might be happier.
Exactly.
You know, if you get the crabs, all you do is you shave one side and then you light the other on fire. And when they're running across, you smash them with a hammer.
The hammer.
I think I'd rather keep them than have to do that, okay? Just tame them and tell them, go away, go away. If you talk to them, go away.
like sea monkeys, right?
I
They're all
don't
doing
know.
his little tricks down there.
You're getting way too visual, Peanut, okay?
They have a little crab amusement park. They're all like riding the roller coaster.
Don't you dare do a script about that, okay?
Oh, what were we talking about doing a script on? What was it the other? It was like, oh, Kung Fu Dentist.
Kung Fu Dentist. That's it. I've already figured out Peanut cannot do scripts about animals because he can't be clean.
Oh, what were you talking about? Something about crabs or something.
I was
right?
talking about doggy parks.
Oh, doggy parks, right. Where's your mind go to when you got doggy
He ruined
parks?
it. He
right?
ruined it for me. You ruined it.
Where my mind's going to go, doggy.
Yeah, don't. It's okay.
No, exactly.
It's not a happy
ruh-roh.
hump day, okay? I'm just going to say. But no, we were talking about the dentist. Yeah, because Peanut made up this game of Jeopardy. And he made it up himself, and it was awesome. The categories, he made up every single answer, and I mean, it was a really amazing, Peanut. That was a lot of work. And so one of the answers, it was a dentist. And back in the days, how would they take out a tooth? You tell it, Peanut.
Oh, we were talking like somehow we got on a subject like how a dentist would take out a tooth, right?
Yes.
And I guess one of the answers was nunchucks or something, right? And so I was like,
But one of the
nunchucks?
answers was was cotton candy.
Oh,
I mean,
cotton
a tooth.
candy.
And
Yeah, like some dentist guy invented this. It was either cotton candy, nunchucks, and then I forget the other two things are. And then so I was thinking like nunchucks, man, how are you gonna take out a tooth with nunchucks? Unless you're like a karate expert or kung fu or something. You're all, hi-ya! And then
Yeah.
you whip the nunchucks just in the right, or like a roundhouse kick or something, like Chuck Norris or something.
Yeah, so all you could think about was nunchucks.
Nunchucks. Okay, I was thinking, oh, kung fu dentist, that'd be hilarious. And then
you might could
Dude,
do
I
something
have
with that.
nunchucks. I got them from a house. Someone I was working for a while ago was a realtor, and they were like, I guess the guy who lived there passed away. And he's like, yeah, man, we need to go and do this, and that. And he's like, and anything you see that you want, take it, because we're throwing it all in the dump. So I was like going through all this shit, and they had like 3 pair of nunchucks. So I took the nunchucks and a bunch of other shit. But
yeah, it's hella badass. I'm not good at it. I'll like beat myself up before I beat anybody else up with nunchucks. Those things are so hard to hold. Like if I see like Bruce Lee, he's like doing all these tricks with them and stuff. Like, no way.
If I tried to use them, I'd knock myself out.
Yeah, me too. I can't. I think Camel Carl's good with nunchucks. I think.
Can you use nunchucks, Steve?
no, fuck no. Not even gonna try. I'm not trying to. I want my voice to get better, but I don't want it to get higher. So.
What is the matter with your voice? What's going on here?
I have no idea.
Did you see a doctor?
No, I hate doctors.
I know you do.
It doesn't hurt though, right, Steve?
No, that's the thing. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. I haven't been going to concerts or raising my voice or screaming or yelling or anything. It's just, but then like every once in a while it starts coming back and I'm like, oh, good. That's whatever that was about is finally over. And then I wake up the next day and it's like this. And it's like, what? Come on, man.
Pour honey down your throat. Even if it doesn't work,
honey.
it'll taste good.
No, I eat honey like not every day, but like at least 3 or 4 times a week. I'll take a spoonful of honey and eat it just because that shit's good.
Isn't there a song, a spoonful of, no, that's something else. A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. That's it.
Oh, yeah. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Yeah, there you go. Peanut's been putting out songs too. Did you see his Tigger song?
T-I double gut-er.
It was cute, Steve. It was really cute.
That's like what Tigger says. T-I double gut-er. That's where I get the laugh from. Supposed to be like Tigger.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Now Fortune's back. Fortune's back.
Can't hear a thing.
Shut up.
I deserve that. I did. I've been picking on him ever since I got up here.
I think you got what I got. You had to run to the bathroom real quick.
Nah. I messed up my Bluetooth somehow. But
it's because he was banging it against the wall because of me. I've been harassing him. Oh, I have a new name for foraging, Peanut. It's called forcing thought.
Forcing thought. Okay.
Yeah. Because it hurts his head when he has to think.
That gang hurts.
It does. I know. I can testify.
I haven't watched this yet, but I want to share this. Chickens of War shared it. He sent it to me just a little bit ago.
Oh, yeah.
And it's less than 30 seconds, but I haven't watched it yet, but I want to see this.
Oh, these are funny.
Just said her name used to be Kyle. I respect it. Just wasn't ready to meet the extra fork on the first date.
Just got to third base. Turns out it was bigger than mine. Fuck that. I'm out.
I ain't mad she had one. I'm mad it had veins. Bro, it winked at me.
Dude, that's some good AI, man.
I know. That's what I was saying. See, it's like it matches. I wish I could do that, where to match the words and stuff. Yeah, that's
I don't
like.
understand. I was out in the chat and I didn't see a thing. I didn't see the video.
Oh, I'll forward you
Oh,
some.
yeah.
Like Lewis has sent me a bunch of those.
I was
Yeah,
messing
they're
around
funny.
earlier, and because I've said this on past live streams, so I was like, "What's in the box, man? What's in the fucking box?" And I was just messing around earlier.
Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? What's in the box? The box. Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
He just told you.
Who's in the box? What's in the fucking box? No! No! No!
He didn't know.
Oh, God! What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? Oh, God! What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? What's in the box? Who's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
And then he shoots them.
I've seen that movie and I didn't laugh, but now I am.
Is that from Fight Club?
No, it's no, it's not. It's a really intense movie.
7, yeah, it's a great movie.
7,
Great
that's
movie.
Really? Oh, I'll have to watch that later tonight.
Dude, that is like a classic, man. It's a really good movie.
Oh,
I made
my
it.
God.
I did that like just messing around to make it look funny, but if you watch it, it's intense.
Wow.
It's like,
Very, yeah. I love psychological dramas. I love wondering what's going on and trying to figure it out. Those are my favorite.
Have you ever seen The Usual Suspects?
Oh, well.
that's another good one. Yeah, Kevin Spacey was in that one too. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, I told you I did. That's one of my favorite movies.
I was watching like a story about how they did the lineup, and what the director said was like, I forget what he said, like go in and just like goof around for a little bit, or didn't tell them anything, and then I forget what it was, but they didn't realize they were being filmed, and so they were just in there just acting like themselves, goofing around, and then they end up putting it in the movie. It's like it was all by design. That was a trip to me.
Yeah. Real quick, I didn't see Garrett's in here. What's up, Garrett?
Emotional damage.
But that's funny that Blue Butterfly Aloha. That's funny you bring that up though, Peanut. Because angels don't fall. What's up? Because when I was making the one I just showed, I was thinking about Usual Suspects too, and thinking about what you were talking about just now.
Whoa.
And I can't remember the line, but it was something along where the guy who's just messing around, he's give me the fucking gun, asshole.
Oh yeah. What's that?
Whatever the line was, but he
Yeah.
was just messing around. But that's
Right.
I think that's the part you're talking about.
No, it's exactly that's trippy where our minds are like went to the same exact place. That's a trip. It's like I picked up on what you were thinking when you made it somehow subconsciously. That's weird. Trippy.
Benicio del something. He says he flip you over. He flip you right over.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that actor's
Oh my
name?
God, there's a script. Benicio del Toro.
That's it. Benicio del Torres or whatever his name is.
Benicio or something, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
script
the
for you
actor.
too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a trip. But our minds went to the same exact place, Steve. That's weird. So it's like I don't know. It's like spiritual connection or something where we both picked up, or you did it so well, what you're trying to do, I must have subconsciously picked up on it or something. It's true.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna try now. I gotta find it. That part. I gotta remember what the line is. Yeah, right here. First thing lineup scene. Let's see. Is this it? I don't want to get a copyright.
Yeah, no shit. What's the line? Maybe you could just read the line somewhere or something.
Oh, that's what it is. Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
Oh yeah.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
It's like the way he said it too. Like,
Yeah,
oh, goofy.
I want to get to that. I'm gonna pull it up.
He played an Oriental guy, right? I mean, he was playing an Oriental guy. Am I right?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong though.
What was he playing with that accent?
I think he was like a Cuban guy or something, maybe.
I got a little bit confused by that accent.
Here's the Stephen Baldwin part.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker motherfucker! Knock it off.
See,
I thought you were talking about this.
They were just messing around. They didn't think they were actually being recorded. That's That's the best part.
It's brilliant. The whole thing is like I would never guess that's how. Like I have no idea what was in the mind of the director now. Like why he did it like that.
Because look, he's cracking up. He's cracking up. He was laughing, like, you know, dude, that's hilarious. All right, let's hear him do it.
How many keys, you cocksucker?
How many keys, you cocksucker?
Right.
In English.
How many fucking keys, you cocksucker? What the fuck?
Number 4, step forward.
It was bullshit. The whole
Yeah, that's a trip. That whole scene. Yeah, it's funny when you realize how they got it. Yeah, it's trippy.
I didn't know that they did that. That's even better that y'all said that.
Isn't that funny? Like the whole
Yeah,
thing was
it's
just like
amazing.
completely impromptu.
God, and what a great, you know, I don't care for Kevin Spacey because of allegations against him, but he was a very good actor.
You know, I kind of think that about all of them, though. I think that they're probably all doing this crazy club stuff, you know, but maybe I'm wrong. You know, I don't know.
No, not Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, yeah. Well, I guess
He's
like
great.
he has
He's a
reputation.
really good guy.
I don't know what he is. I don't know him, but you know he has a reputation of being a nice person. But who knows? I don't trust any of them. I mean, even Keanu Reeves, I don't know. I don't know him. You know, but maybe. Right now I have to assume he's probably okay. But like, I don't know. I think he was talking about the whole Diddy thing, or I guess they were trying to recruit him. But like, who knows really what happened? And then like the whole Diddy thing, it's like portrayed as if it's like this one-off thing. Like Diddy's like way out there in outer space, but like. He's not really doing anything. There's probably a lot of Diddy's out there. I mean, he's not the only like it just popped in his head one day. I'm going to do all this stuff because he had like tunnels going to the Playboy Mansion, and I guess they found other stuff, and really what he's doing isn't that different than like all the stuff happens with Rome and the what's it called that those religion, the Talmud, you know, like the Finders cult, Hollywood, the music industry. You know what I mean? It's like it's Aleister Crowley wrote about it. So all that stuff just goes deep and dark. You know, so I don't think he's the only one. I think for some reason he's playing a role for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he must have like upset somebody on top. You know what I mean? Someone who is like way up the food chain. And so now he's paying the price for it. So they raided him. But like, how did he get you know, all the time?
He's probably going to beat the charges.
If he does, or if he doesn't, either way, it's probably, I doubt it's up to the legal system. There's probably somebody else pulling the strings on top.
Absolutely.
There's always somebody pulling the strings on top.
Right, Steve? Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
You guys know about the was like am I okay to talk about this? I want to bring anybody down on Father's Day. Yeah.
Dude, this is unfiltered, uncensored, and unapologetic.
Okay, because if you look at like, do you know about the do you guys all know about the Finders cult?
The what?
No.
The Finders cult. There was like if you guys look up the Finders cult if you want to research that, but like it was like I think it might have been Texas, somewhere, I forget, maybe Florida, I don't know where it was at, but it was not some other state other than wherever DC's, Virginia, or wherever the hell it was, right? And there is these adult dudes that were like dressed in suits or something, and I think it was in the 70s or 80s or something, like around that time frame. And what happened was they had a bunch of disheveled looking children that were like hanging out in the park, looking unbathed and etc. And so that caught like I think a police attention or something. And then to make a long story short, they were in a van or something or whatever it was, and they ended up following everything back to Washington D.C., where there was a house where they had like all these kids in the house and whatnot, and led to like a bunch of like really uncomfortable stuff coming out. And then the Washington D.C. Police Department started to investigate, and then in finding stuff out, And then what happened was at the end was the CIA got involved and said, look, this is a internal matter. And so you're to stop the investigation at this point. And then,
then it just disappeared.
Then it just went away. Yeah,
Because
exactly.
of 3-letter agency.
Right. Right.
Wow.
Exactly.
And what?
Yeah.
How did this get out, and how is this a known thing, and what evidence is there for it?
I don't know. I don't remember all the details for it. You have to look it up. It's like look up Finder's Cult, and then they'll if you research it, shouldn't be too hard to find information on it. At least now before they scrub everything. And then there's also something called the McMillan, is it something McMartin, the McMartin preschool thing, where they're like there was these little kids that were going to preschool, and allegedly they were being trafficked under a tunnel that went under like the hey, what's up, Gigi? That went under ground, and it led to like a little airport where allegedly they're flying these little kids out to somewhere else where like they were drawing pictures of like satanic rituals, etc. After they figured it out, and like goats and this, that, and the other thing. And the kids were saying that they met all these famous people who did things to them, like Chuck Norris and political people, etc. And then and so it was a big trial thing. And then what happened was they covered it all up. They dug back in. They covered up somehow tried to cover their tracks and covered in all these tunnels, etc. I think the guy's name was Ted Gunderson. Is that the name? Ted Gunderson. You talking
about the ones where the heads of the preschool got arrested, and it was a big long trial that lasted for 18 months before the preliminary even happened?
I think so, Forging. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
So that was two people who ran the preschool had their lives ruined. They were put in jail for 20 years over basically testimony from the kids that meant nothing. They said that they witnessed their teachers flying on broomsticks. They said that they saw monsters. They said they saw the stuff. And when they actually looked in there was no basement, there was no tunnels. It was all debunked, and people did a lot. It was over 200 years. 200 years people did in jail, and then they were let go, and it was all absolved.
That's not entirely accurate, because what happened was that's the official story. For a lot of these things, you got to assume that like there's always going to be someone trying to cover it up. But like that's why there's what's called Ted Gunderson, and after everything was like officially quote unquote debunked and whatnot, he actually went in there, found the tunnels, like, and found evidence of what happened. You know what I'm saying? So like it's not debunked. I mean,
and did he show evidence? Because 47 different independent investigators checked it out, and there was an FBI release about it also, with pictures and evidence, and people even did radar on the property and stuff.
Okay, so what you're saying then is that you're trusting evidence from a 3-letter agency?
47 different independent investigators that were on all sides of the issue.
Well, I don't know. I personally don't put as much faith in the government as you do, but like, from what I understand, Ted Gunderson, he did the research and found out there's stuff that they had covered up. So you go ahead and believe the story you want. I personally don't buy it. I think that the government covers stuff up. You know, I mean, like it's, for example, is it really that hard to get there? I mean, think about like, okay, what about New York, where they had Orthodox, small hat people in New York, where they found tunnels underneath their religious institution with like a mattress in the middle of it with stains all over it and whatnot. I mean, is the FBI going to cover that up too? What about Hollywood?
You talking about the preschool?
I'm talking about multiple things. I mean, for example, in New York, there was like these people with certain religious persuasion, where like they found out there was a tunnel that was run, just like, what a coincidence, just like the McMillan case, where they found a tunnel that was running underneath there, where there was evidence of like wrongdoing and whatnot, just like in the P. Diddy case, where there was tunnels going back to the Playboy Mansion. I mean, is it, after you see so many of these cases of the tunnels and everything else, like,
to become like a calling card, I don't know how many things you're going to dismiss. You know,
there was tunnels going back to the baby oil factory.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Like all these, well, whatever it was. Yeah, I am not so quick to believe the official. I don't believe MSM, right? I mean, like all these families are all connected to BlackRock and everything else. Like, I don't know, man. Like, how much are you going to believe the official narrative? They can tell you whatever they want. I mean, it's true.
Well, we all have our opinions and our thoughts. That's for sure.
It's not my saying, but it's a saying that I heard and I go by is, I believe nothing and question everything. So
yeah, true that.
I've learned that I have to keep my mind open on certain things that I was like 100% sure of because, people that, because I'm not a big conspiracy theorist type person, but people who have said things a couple of years ago, all of a sudden they come true. And then it's right there in front of your face.
Right. A lot of things that are called quote unquote conspiracies. Like I
got many conspiracies over time that have been like proven that they're not conspiracy. Actually, who was it? I think the CIA or that one of the 3-letter agencies came up with the word conspiracy to make people look like they're crazy for saying it.
Right, exactly.
It always comes up to be true.
Right. It's a way to get people not to question what's going on around it. Because it's cyclist. I was on my channel and I was talking about Edward Bernays and like all the like the techniques that they use on people now to try to herd people, you know what I mean, to like thinking certain things or whatever, including that. That's a great point about conspiracy theory becoming like a dismissive term to get people to stop looking into things. Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, Gigi. Didn't they just, oh man, now you got me freaked out again. I'm not trying to change the subject, but
she's going to go something. Oh, I was interested in I watched her video today. What an odd coincidence. Where Gigi, she put out a video. It was, she was talking about disclosure. Like Gigi, I watched her video. If you saw it, I left a comment, I think. But where she's talking about which I think is accurate too. I think there is going to be disclosure because I think that Trump's going to be the president where he's going to end up bringing in, evidence, whatever that is, of UFOs and whatnot. That's just my personal prediction. And I think it sounded like Gigi was onto something similar from what she was talking about in her video. Yeah, she's probably, what is that, like Nephilim, the giants and all that?
Is it?
I don't believe in the clone thing. I really don't. I don't believe there's 2 Trumps. I don't believe there was a bunch of Bidens. I believe that what I saw was what I saw. But people are going to disagree with me. They say, well, if you look at the earlobes, if you look at the way they were hanging, you look at the nose, I can't go with all that.
Well, I don't know either.
The Biden one's got me convinced.
Really? Okay, they had a clone, a Biden clone or something.
I mean, you look at Biden like 20 years ago, and then look at it, it's like, I know people change and people look different as they get older, but I don't know, my earlobes have never connected to the side of my face when they used, what I mean?
In the last 4 years, Biden has also had 3 facelifts and Botox injections.
Yeah. You think it's the same Botox? Same Botox. You think it's the same Biden, but he's had all that done?
Yeah, he's had
how do you know he's had all that done?
Because they talked about it.
Who's they?
It was on a bunch of channels, and you watched his face change. Like have you ever seen a facelift when it's done? Like what they did to Kenny Rogers and Burt Reynolds?
I see it. Oh yeah, terrible. Just
yeah,
terrible.
That's why Biden looks like a freaking monster.
I want to say this though, when it comes
like
to
it's
not that they're clones. It's just that somebody's had surgery to look like him. So it's not like they're genetic clones.
Oh, wait, real quick. What I totally forgot. But for Gigi's comment about, I believe a giant quake is coming near Japan, but didn't they just have a giant quake? Because like 2 months ago, a customer of mine, Chinese lady, she was like, Yeah, in the beginning of June, you might not want to be on Oahu because there's supposed to be a big earthquake in June, and from the reaction of that, it's going to be a huge tsunami here. And there's only unless you're in Mililani, there's no other safe place to be on the island, and we're just all screwed. And I was freaked out about it, but then I forgot about it, and then they had an earthquake, but it wasn't as big as they thought it was going to be, so nothing. But now Gigi's saying that they're supposed to. You think they're going to have another earthquake? Is that the one that this lady was talking about? Because I don't want to fucking die in a tsunami, man.
You might climb the top of the mountain on the Big Island. I guess go there. It'll probably be safe right there.
Right. Well, here, I mean, technically, drive time to get to Mililani, where that lady was talking about, is only like 15, 20 minutes. But, like, how much heads up do you have when a tsunami's coming, you know?
Uh-huh. Yeah, true that. They warn us out
Depends
here
on where
where
it originated.
I get the warnings out here.
Depending on where it originated and what kind of quake it was, it depends on how much time you got.
Yeah, true that, Forging. That's what they. I guess there was a quake. I forget when it was, a few months ago, or I lose track of time sometimes. But where we had the police come around with sirens, get out, go somewhere, or but nothing happened, like what you said.
Neil, I heard the earthquake will only affect people with dark hair. Damn, I'm gonna dye my hair blonde.
That's because Neil is a blonde. But I do want to say happy Father's Day to Neil because he's a really good dad to his cats and kittens.
Neil's a really good dude.
No, he's not. He's not that good. You keep advertising yourself in here. I'm going to time you out for 10 seconds, Neil. Just because you do that to you are so bad. He is so bad. Go sit on the bottom stairs step.
Yeah, mine too. Angels don't fall. I have to trim fucking beard hairs every day because it's just white. Not even gray, just white.
You know, my hair is all white and black with silver and gray in it. I let it grow out
that's sexy on a woman though.
During the lockdown, I got tired of it, and I was having to buy like 2 boxes of dye, and I got tired of it. So I let it grow out all the color. I love it. I get compliments in the supermarket.
Yeah, that's sexy on a woman.
Well, it's very long, and it's it's great. I love it.
For a guy, you have to have the right look, though. You know what I mean?
I think salt and pepper looks great on any man, even if they're young. I think it looks great.
Well, I'd rather be going gray or white than go bald. Like my grandpa was bald at like the age of 30, and they say it skips a generation, right? And I was like, man, I don't want to be bald when I'm 30. But then I found out it skips a generation, supposedly from your mother's side. And that grandpa died with a full head of hair. So I'd rather be gray or white hair than bald.
And that reminds me of so we're talking about hair and all. I'm not going there, Snooze.
No, don't go there.
Dirty mind.
Stay up there.
Since we're on a hair subject.
I didn't say anything. You said it.
Right, exactly. Harry, what follows after Harry?
Nothing.
Come on now.
No, I'm not going to say. Hairy chest.
Harry. All right. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But,
right.
Anywho, so I remember when I was in junior high, and there was this one kid who had he had a full grown mustache, right? And sideburns and everything. And and I thought it was a teacher. I was like, whoa, what's a teacher doing out here? And it turns out it was actually just a regular dude. In 7th grade, full on facial hair. I was like, man, that guy looks like you go into a bar and order beer and stuff like that in 7th grade. You guys
had
ever
a lot of testosterone.
Apparently, damn.
A lot of testosterone.
Mine took a while for my hair to grow in. I had the shaggy look. Zoinks! I'm growing hair
yet.
Right?
Grown in yet?
Yeah, it's growing in now.
Dude,
I have these 3 hairs, or like kung fu or something. It's all growing out of my chin.
Darling, you are still going through puberty. I swear to God, you will the rest of your life.
I had a guy in high school, and I was in I didn't go to high school that long. I dropped out, but when I was in 9th grade, beginning of 9th grade, and there was this dude. and he had a full-grown beard, and he had, I forgot what religion he was, but it was like Arabic, and it was one where you can't cut your hair until you're 18 years old or whatever. So he had it all like underneath the thing and in a bun, all covered and everything. But he had a full, and I'm like, he was only like 16 years old.
Oh, right.
I'm like, what the hell, dude? How do you, what? Who grows that much body hair by the time you're 16?
And if he's going like on like a, what if you got to go on a traditional date like the 50s and stuff? Yeah, I want to take out your daughter, right? And like, can you imagine what the dad would be thinking? So this Father's Day, like, right?
The Jewish. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm done.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm already done anyway. That's all I was saying. Was like it'd be funny.
Jewish religion, I don't know if it's just the girls, but they don't cut the girls' hair until they become a certain age. Maybe 5 or 6 or something. They may do it with the boys too in traditional Jewish religion. I'm not sure. But one of them.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Well, it wasn't very interesting. I don't talk too much. Thank you, Neil. You're the one who talks so much. That's why I don't go on your StreamYard, because I can't get a word in sideways. Never mind. Neil and I always do this. I'm done.
I'm interested in this. If you have a camera that can slow down to 120, I don't know what that means though, 120, because
I
want to try that. Whatever that means.
Probably frames per second or something. Like, is she talking about like a camera that takes single pictures or like a video camera or something? Like, or you can do that on your phone. You had an app for it or something, like slow it down or change the aperture or something.
Right, because dude, I've always wanted to catch, and I have caught things in the sky, but it's hard to say. Like,
oh, that one thing you caught, dude, that video where it has like, I don't know, your home or something, and there's that weird light that like,
yeah, that's when I was walking by. I was like 3 houses down in the alleyway from my house, but then I'm like, I still don't know, man, because I didn't notice it until after the fact, till I went and watched the video. So I didn't notice it while it was happening. So it's like, I don't know, was it like a faulty camera thing, or was it like a glare, or was it I question everything, right? Mm-hmm. Question everything. So I really don't know. Well, then the one thing I am sure of, whatever the fuck fell behind me during that live stream, that was real. It happened during a live stream. I can't fake that.
That was
we all saw that. Were you in here?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I saw a replay. Like Steve played it like, I don't know, like a week or two, or again, I'm losing track of time.
Strangest thing ever.
Yeah, he played a clip of that. It was like, it was trippy. It was like a ghost or something.
It was dark brown, and it just.
Right on, Ken. Much love, brother Ken.
Just came down.
But yeah, it was.
Ken.
I don't know what the hell that was. And again, I always try, like, and I think it's like human nature. Everyone's brain automatically tries to like justify everything, right? Like, it's not. So in my head, I'm like, I don't know, it was just a moth or something. Like, I don't know, maybe a moth. Maybe another moth was up there and he attacked that moth and killed that one, and then that moth just fell and hit my arm on the way down.
Bigger one, but it wasn't even on the ground. You couldn't even find it on the ground.
Like an assassin moth. They're all like
assassin moth.
Like, who sent you? Who do you work for, moth? It's like, shut up.
I have one job. I will break you.
Right? He's all like, finish him, and then like pulls out his nunchucks. He's a moth with nunchucks.
It was assassin moth dentist.
Right, an assassin moth dentist. Right? He's like, I kill people, but I fix their teeth. So it all works out.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Probably Mothman.
Right, exactly, Mothman. Mothman and Mothra, they're all hanging out. Mothman killed Mothra. Mothra's all like hanging out with Steve in Hawaii, soaking in the rays, and it's like, no, damn you, Mothman. You know, like,
oh my God. Neil, I am from another planet. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
And Lewis is from Uranus.
Definitely. Oh my God. He had a category just this Jeopardy thing. There was one that we played, and one of the categories was meth. So I went for all the questions in that one, which turned into a very sad experience. But I got some of the answers right, which was the sad part.
Right? Exactly. It's like you lose either way when meth is a category. If you get them right.
Yeah, but I mean,
I felt connected
you
for
have-
some reason.
You have to expect that. You've known Peanut longer than I have, and I mean, anybody who has been in that chat knows that you could be in his live for like 5 minutes, and 7 minutes of it will be about aggressive ass play and meth. So
No, not the meth. The other maybe, but not the meth.
Aggressive ass play.
No, I never hear him talking about that.
Nicole's like a season.
Peanut
All right,
is
I'll be right
cleaning
back.
up.
I gotta
I'm
drink.
just saying, he's cleaning up. What are Palladians, Gigi?
He's
If
going
it's
to go
something
shotgun
good,
the
it makes
toilet
me a
again.
goddess. It's fine. No, just well, I couldn't do the Bible ones. I'm not good at history, although I think I got an answer right. Lewis was the big winner. Wait a minute. Am I muted? Oh, I'm not muted.
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, nobody was saying anything
I was making people nervous.
by not talking.
Yeah, silence makes people nervous for some reason.
Were you making
Actually, I was
sounds?
doing
Dude, isn't that so true though? How that works? Like that used to be a problem for me. Like 15, 20 years ago, and if anytime I start a new job and I'm like driving with someone and they're driving, and I'm like training or whatever, and like got to ride doing plumbing, you got to ride with another employee for 2 weeks. And then anytime it would get quiet, I just got like social anxiety, and it's just like, so you know what I mean? Like just the silence used to drive me nuts, but now it's just like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you, man. I just want to be in my own van and go to work. But social anxiety, right?
I don't know. I have
Right.
quiet all day. I don't play any music. I mean, I'm on the computer and stuff, and well, I'm doing the modding and stuff.
Right.
But I have a very quiet, calm house.
Well, no,
And
that's how.
I cannot take chaos.
But
I
if
don't
you're
go
with
down.
someone else, and there's that, I guess they call it awkward silence. If you're with someone else and you're doing something together, and then all of a sudden there's no conversation, it just makes people feel awkward. You know,
I'm
like,
probably going to
why-
fill it with my big mouth. I talk too much.
Steve, what's that thing say behind you? Like on your left, it's like it looks like a xylophone or something. Like it's bugging me. That thing, yeah. What is it? What does it say?
America the Beautiful.
Oh, America the Beautiful. It's like it look like it's got like a shine to it or something. So I was like thinking like it looks like wind chimes or something, or a xylophone or something.
What do you like, shiny objects, honey?
Sometimes.
No, it was connected to. They did a move out. Nina did a move out, and they were gonna rent a bunch of stuff, and this was like nailed to something, and I just took this off and then threw the rest out. But
trippy.
It's like just a piece of metal.
Yeah, that's why I thought it looked shiny. Like it's like part of like the aluminum or whatever is the the things you put on stuff. Like a house or something made of aluminum thing. Trippy.
And then the thing next to it is my cornhole to keep score on cornhole or bago or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, let's pull that up too. I want to see what that looks like. I thought it was like an alphabet or like A, B, C, D, E, F, G or something.
You're very
He'll
curious.
have trouble grabbing it. It's super slippery. He's going to have a problem holding it.
No, it's magnetic. It's magnetic.
Oh, it's numbers. Oh, trippy.
So yeah, it's magnetic, and then I got I don't know where they're at, but you just keep score.
So that's how you gauge. That's how you gauge the depth of your cornhole, huh?
I've played cornhole. It was fun. I just don't like the name for it.
Yeah, the name's kind of like.
Well, no, that's like in Michigan they changed. Like a lot of people call it bago instead of cornhole, but still bago Corn, yeah.
Oh no, in Florida it's called cornhole, and they're very proud of it.
It's fun. I love that game, man.
It is fun. It's a
love
lot of
it.
fun.
I had a set, but then outside all the time, and the wood just like deteriorated, and now I need a new set. But
Peanut, is there anything else you want to see in his room?
Oh, what's that wrestler behind you? Who
See,
is
Peanut's
that?
he's got a very curious nature.
Like the little
The doll, the
the
stuffed doll
doll
thing.
stuff.
oh, you don't know
He's
the
got a good
story on
he's
this
got a
dude?
good
No,
story.
tell me what's the story.
Dude, this guy's the shit, man. You have heard of Ginger Billy, right?
Who's Ginger Billy? Is he a
Ginger
wrestler
Billy.
or
Oh,
something?
now I gotta pull Ginger Billy up.
He's a YouTube creator that makes funny ass content, but he made a doll that looks like the old WWF Brawling Buddies.
Oh, okay,
And
right on.
You're gonna love him.
Steve
He's
ended up with that one.
hysterical.
He's funnier than shit.
He is.
And the cool part is I won that.
Oh, right on.
I won it straight up, and he did a video. Shit, how long? That was a while ago. But he did a video, and he was like, "Hey, I got this new. I'm gonna have a doll or whatever." And he's like, "But I'm gonna give the first one away to the best comment." So I left a comment. I don't even remember what it was now. Just thinking like, what I wasn't even expecting. And then, dude, next day he's like, "Yep, that worked. You won."
Oh, sweet.
I
Right
was
on.
like, "No shit." And then we had problems like getting in touch with each other and shit. But yeah, he's got 1.97 million subscribers.
Wow, big time.
So I'll find a good one.
He would make you laugh. Peanut, I just want to ask you something. Do you
yeah.
have something to drink so you're not getting dehydrated?
Yeah, I'm drinking. I still don't know how to pronounce this. Bai or Bai or B A
How's
I.
it spelled?
BAI.
Bye.
Bai. It's
Like, well, yeah, I think so.
the coconut. Oh my god.
Okay,
So good.
well, that's good. Just want to make sure you're getting hydrated after losing your hydration.
There you go. This is Ginger Billy. This is him.
Okay. All right, let's see.
So my wife tries to say that I spend money on unnecessary things. First of all, that monster truck is totally necessary. Like, what if I had to go through a 20-foot mud hole to get to work in the morning? This mini excavator, totally necessary. I actually bought that for my wife since she's so good at digging up things from my past. 6 dirt bikes, totally necessary. What if that bike breaks down? Then I got that bike. Well, if that bike breaks down, then I got that bike. And so on and so on. The side-by-sides, totally necessary. What if I need to go off-road for an emergency? You know? Like, what if one of my friends was seriously hurt out in the bushes 20 miles? I could get to him using one of these machines here. This building, absolutely necessary to hold all the things that I shouldn't buy.
It's pretty fun. I think I've seen him before.
Yeah, he's funny. I'm still surprised that I won that because, like I said, I wasn't expecting to. Now I want to remember which video it was because it was so long ago. Oh, right here. It was 9 months ago. Just
You gotta
found it.
show him in his short, tight shorts. They're so bad.
Let's see. Where is it at? Yeah, right here. Okay, I got it.
I will be picking one lucky person in the
Is that
comments
that's yours right there?
That's it right there. Yep.
Whoa.
to win this signed Ginger Billy doll. That's right. One of you is going to win a little me. So, fellas, if you're married or if you got a girlfriend, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, don't let your wife see it. She might cheat on you with it. You might come in there and shoot far. Your boyfriend might if you're a boy with a boyfriend, he might be. I don't know. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna pick one lucky person in the comments to win a signed Ginger Billy doll. God bless y'all.
So yeah, that's what.
That's cool.
So you just got randomly picked.
Well, you must like the comment. Yeah, right.
Yeah, let me read. What was the comment I left? No, because he said, "Oh man, whatever you do, don't pick me. The last thing I want is a Ginger Billy autograph stuffed doll. Please do not pick me." And then in quotes, I put, "Is that how reverse psychology works?" Hopefully, I did that right.
That
And
was
then
good.
he
Yeah,
put,
clever.
"Yeah, and it worked. You win the little Ginger Billy doll. Congrats. Do you have an Instagram or email I could contact you?" And then that's where we had problems because we couldn't get a hold of each other for like a month.
See, it's a good thing I asked the question, Six.
Oh no, I love when you ask questions. I liked your curiosity.
Is that a sailboat behind you, Steve?
Is that yeah?
It's like a toy set.
That's
Does it really float, or what is it?
Oh, I forgot about my cigar too. Shit, I should smoke that today.
This is show and tell time. I like it.
No, that's yeah, that's other stuff when they were doing move outs stuff that I kept because I thought they were cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. Man, I used to have a sailboat I kept on my fireplace, like when I had a mantle, and like I took it out. Oh, I got a funny story to tell you too. Like I took it out like in a pond before, but I kept a string on it, and like because just to make sure it didn't like sink or something. I just like I remember one time when I was a kid, um, like my dad, we were like once on one of his visitations and whatnot, and so we went out to this pond in there's I guess like a pond in San Francisco. It's got like it's like part I think it's part of Golden Gate Park where people bring out little foraging. You ever been there? You know what I'm talking about? At Golden Gate Park, there's like a pond where people bring out like remote control boats and stuff.
Yeah.
I think they have like races there sometimes. I think it's in Golden Gate Park, right?
They have little events there. I'm not sure exactly what they do, but I know that they have like little youth events and model making events where you can like come either display your boat piloting skills or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, though. It's been quite a while since I've seen anything for it.
Yeah, I haven't been there in like decades. And like, but anyway, but we went down there, right? And it was like my older brother, my younger brother, and me, and he got a boat, one like a little sailboat thing. He he put it in the this is perfect. I guess his father there, right? And so he busts out the boat, and it's just going to be like me and my older, or him and my dad, and my older brother, and the rest of us were kind of like left out. So I was like, "What? All right, whatever." So it kind of made me lose interest a little bit. And then like so he brought the boat out, but I was like, you know what? I was like, you should probably put a string or something on it in case something happens to the boat. And he's like, what? No, I know what I'm doing. Right. So he puts the sailboat out, like little toy sailboat thing, out onto the pond, and it floats like maybe a foot. Then it starts like kind of taking on water. And I was like thinking like, oh, is it supposed to do that? Right. And it just went right down slowly. It sunk right into the lake.
Every night
I like your sound effects.
I see you, I feel you.
Goodbye, sailors.
That is how I know you go wrong. Nearby, wherever you are.
Or like saluting as it goes down. Man down.
Never let go, Jack. Never let go.
Yeah, exactly.
I swear to God, your high singing voice just is like insane.
Dude, yeah, well, that's his mic went out earlier or something, but that's what I was saying about his Mickey Mouse voice.
Oh yeah, it's the Mickey Mouse 4G.
Yeah, 4G.
This is mine, huh?
Sorry, go ahead, do it again.
No, we were making fun of a guy. Well, we weren't making fun of him. It's just for whatever reason we were on a live. And what was that guy's name? Steve, was it Travis?
No, I think Billy. Was it Billy?
Billy, yeah. Because the painting with Billy is Bob Ross, yeah. But he kept. I don't know what his deal was. If he was like hoarse, or if he was sick, or if he was very, very drunk. That could have been it too. But his voice kept cracking. And so after it did like the fifth time, somebody said something. I think it was Full Monty said something, and he goes, "Well, that would be problematic." And I just chimed back in with, "I guess so." And it just became this thing where it like took off and everybody freaked out.
And his mom was like tripping out on him the whole time.
That whole live is bizarre, and you still have it up. It's hilarious. I think it's the one with the monkey with the boxing gloves on your thumbnail, but it's yeah, his mom came in and yelled at him, and it sounded like the woman from the movie Throw Mama Off the Train.
Throw
It's
Mama
like,
from
you
the train.
dad, you bad. Oh my god, it was horrible. And then there was that weird light, like there was this like spotlight shining through his window, and then I realized, wait, that's not the sun. It's 3 a.m. there. What's going on? Is there a UFO outside? He's like, I don't know. That's like the street light, and it was like a helicopter outside. You got to see it. The whole live is bizarre.
There was,
Which live was this?
It was like 3 years ago.
It was like 3 years ago. I'm pretty sure it's the one that the thumbnail is a monkey. It's like a 3D animated monkey with boxing gloves. I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Okay.
But it's like it's Steve, myself, Full Monty, and like 1 or 2 other people on there. It's
I'll have to go look
it's a
at
long
that.
one too. I think it's like 6 hours. It's hilarious though.
And then I did a video on that too, but it was only like a 3-minute video. But just at that part of his mom yelling at him, and I threw Fortune in there. Oh no!
half the damn time he's like, so I made this jasmine rice, and he's like, he keeps pawing at this this pile of uncooked rice, and he's like, I made jasmine rice. It's the king of all rices. When you cook jasmine rice, and we're like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, he was pretty drunk too.
Yeah.
But I've seen him around since too, and I gotta feel bad. I gave him a hard time for such a long time because he's still a good guy.
Is he doing better? Is he doing better?
Yeah.
Good. He was, I think he was really depressed, man. Like he was not, he seemed super, super depressed. Like when he was talking to his mom and stuff and the things he was saying, I hope he got better because that's, he seemed like a nice guy. He just seemed like he had maybe a substance problem, but I can't judge because I don't know for sure. I don't know the guy. He just, you could definitely tell at a certain point he got drunker, and that's when it kind of went off the rails more. So I think it's probably just the booze that was doing it to him.
Right. And that's why I feel bad because at the time, like now I think of all that stuff, but at the time I was just like going with it and it was funny. But then it's like, I don't know what this guy's going through, you know? It's like, stop being a dick, dude. So if you're out there, Billy, I apologize, bro. I like the dude. He is doing better. He's a cool dude. But at the time,
I do remember at the time though, because a lot of the stuff he got was because he was dishing it out too. He was being kind of a prick to people too, though, and I think that's probably also from the booze. But he actually on a live a couple later, I remember he said something about that and he apologized to everybody. So,
right,
because he said some snappy stuff at people. I mean, it is what it is.
But Peanut. So that doll.
Yeah.
I also made a follow-up video once I finally got it. Like, I think it was 2 months after I won it because we had all that issue with contacting each other. And so it finally got it to me.
Right.
And then I made this video.
Oh, sweet.
So this was like 7 months ago.
Okay.
Oh. My Ginger Billy doll came in the mail. Let's open it up. Oh, yeah. We'll put this right here. Didn't Ginger Billy say something about...
So, fellas, if you're married, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, don't let your wife see it. She might cheat on you with it.
Baby, I'm home. Hi, Pablo. Where's Daddy? Hope he's not here.
All right, I'm back. Oh, man. I should have listened to Ginger Billy.
That's one of my favorite shorts. It really is.
I like the dream sequence too. Like that's cool.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think of that until you said that. Yeah, that's such a good short.
Didn't get that many views, but I don't care. I thought it was great.
It's still loved it. It's entertaining and it helps to tell the story. Really cool.
I went back and watched it several times.
Yeah, it's special.
Yeah, it was very, very funny. Where is Nina?
Yeah, I'm so glad I asked you about that.
She's here. She's watching. She's in the room watching TV.
Oh,
probably watching us.
Steve, I would just like to say I appreciate your strength and your kindness for being willing to forgive Nina for such a transgression.
You're a bigger man than I am.
The way she snuck off with that doll.
I know.
You're a kind man.
So forgiving.
I still get bad vibes with him sitting next to me like that all the time.
Just staring at
I
you,
know what you
watching.
did.
He's always watching.
Just aware.
I know what you did. You deny it, but I know.
I can't barely look at him when he's in those short, tight shorts. They're just like, it's beyond creepy.
He's all like, it's not what it looks like.
Well, the funny thing about him is that I remember watching him when he only had like 100,000 subscribers, and he was his job was a full-time nurse. So he was like trying to make his channel grow, and then boom, all of a sudden he just started like, he blew up. And now he's got what is like almost 2 million, I think.
Wow.
So it makes it even cooler that I won that, because if I would have just found his channel and won it, it'd be like, oh yeah, whatever, cool, I won. But it's like I've been watching him for a long time, so.
Oh, right now. Cool. It makes it even neater.
I don't know how I started watching him. I don't remember.
I think the funniest videos that I've seen of him is when he's with his black friend, and he goes into like Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm taking my friend to the Cracker Barrel, and his friend's freaking out. Or this is my friend. We friends and we boys. This is my boyfriend.
Yeah. Dude, that was a really good one, man. That was shit. I want to pull that one up now. That was hilarious. Dude, this guy does so many shorts too. And they all got like 1.8 million, 1.2 million, 173,000, 3.5 million, 1 million, 2 million, 459,000, 1.4, 4.7 million, 4.5, 6.9 million. What, dude, just on shorts alone, this guy is making a monthly income to live off of.
Damn.
Maybe not for the lifestyle he's living now, but it'd be an income for me to live off of.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
8.3. Chad. I don't know who the fuck that is calling me Chad. 8.3 million views. Dude, that's insane.
Wait, you know another Chad?
Yeah, I got like
only one.
5 Chads in my phone, but this one isn't someone I have saved
Give
in my
me
phone.
their names. I want addresses. There can be only one.
I edit the settings for them and change the names to not the real Chad.
Imposter Chad.
Yeah, let's do that. False Chads.
Hanging Chads.
We had those in Florida.
I know, that's why I brought it up.
Hanging Chads. Well, yeah, just my mind just goes elsewhere. I'm sorry. This is your fault, Peanut. You've been a bad influence on me.
Me? A bad moi?
Yeah, you are. And thank you very much.
I think we're a bad influence on each other. We're the bad kids.
Yeah, this is true. But it's fun, isn't it?
It is absolutely fun. It's way more fun to be bad.
Well, yeah. I just say I'm naughty. I'm not bad.
Oh, you're bad, all right.
No. Oh my God. You get me embarrassed.
Is it this one?
Fellas, quit being gay.
What?
Fortune thought, is it this one or is it a different one?
One thing clear. If you mess with Brandon, you mess with me. Yeah. Because we boys. Yeah.
Yep.
We friends. Yeah. We boyfriends.
No, we're not. You can't say it.
We're boys and we are friends.
Yeah.
So we boyfriends.
No.
Nobody better mess with my boyfriend.
No, just friends.
Yeah.
No, that isn't. There was another one. I can't find it.
I've never seen that one. It's like
The Cracker Barrel one. I think the Cracker Barrel one's funnier just because there's not even a punchline said. It's just the look on the dude's face is so it's perfect.
I can't stop on that one.
Oh yeah, here we go. I got it.
Still laughing.
Shit. All right, here we go.
Me and Brandon going to eat at a Cracker Barrel. Brandon, how you feel about eating in a barrel full of crackers? Huh? Told you it's a Cracker Barrel.
Told you it's a Cracker Barrel.
I think the other one was better. I have to disagree.
Yeah, the boyfriend one.
Oh my God.
He's got so many though. Definitely go check him out. This guy's freaking hilarious. He's got all of his shorts are funny.
His shorts are funny, period.
Oh, shorts.
Short shorts. Please, men, don't ever wear short shorts. Women don't like them.
This is America. I'll do what I want.
Well, I don't have to see you.
You don't have to look.
I don't have to see you.
I will roller skate wherever the hell I want.
Will you wear no shirt, lean your back and wave?
Well, I'll have a shirt. The shirt will be in the fanny pack.
All right. When somebody wears a fanny pack, they don't really wear it on their fanny.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have one. No, I used to have one, and I wore it on my right hip.
Rollerblading.
Well, I have to wear the fanny pack because there's no pockets in the chaps. So if I don't wear the fanny pack, where am I going to put my stuff? Okay?
You're gonna wear short shorts and chaps.
Yeah.
I so don't want to see this.
Yeah, what? I have to protect my legs while I'm roller skating. Why else do you think I wear the beekeeper's hood? Okay. I have to wear the beekeeper's hood to protect myself from flying rocks and debris, and the wrestling mask is at the cleaners. All right, thank you.
I'm very
You don't have to look. This is America.
I'm very visual. This is
America.
America.
From sea to shining sea.
Hey, aloha, Willie's Desert Hangout, and aloha, John H.
I can't
Good to see
breathe.
you, John H.
My
Hey guys,
God.
I'm gonna split. So
Man.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I was
Take
gonna
care,
say we're
Peanut.
going on 2 hours. So
Bye-bye,
2
sweetie.
hours is usually the you want to hang out for final thoughts, Peanut?
I mean to make you close the show, but you're gonna close it anyway, I guess.
Yeah, I usually try to keep it around 2 hours. It doesn't always.
Are you gonna be
rarely
backstage? I'll hang out for a while, see if you're gonna be backstage for a minute.
happens. Yeah. Well, I just got a phone call twice.
Oh, you
so
gotta
I
go.
think I'm going to work.
Okay,
Oh, wait
all
a
right.
minute. You were going to leave, but you'd hang backstage?
Just to say hello real quick.
This doesn't make sense. I'm just
Yeah,
getting on you. Don't worry about it. I'll
Yeah,
probably call you later, okay?
That's the thing too, because when I end the show, that doesn't mean as soon as it ends, I like take off. It means that I'm backstage for at least a half an hour. Then I take off.
Okay. Well, if we got work to do, it's all good.
Because then I say all
by
the
the
shit
way-
that we can't say live. You know.
By the way, it's not a man purse; it's an action bag.
Action day. Steve, thanks for having me on the show. Happy Father's Day to you, Steve, and every forging. If you're a father, happy Father's Day, and everybody that's happy there, happy Father's Day. And thanks again for having me up. Appreciate you, Steve.
And excuse me.
Yeah, you too, man.
And Snooks.
Thank you.
I care about you, Snooky Bear.
I know you do. You're very sweet. I'll call you later on tonight.
All right, and forging.
You don't mind.
Good to see you, brother. I was talking
Yeah,
to you a
good
while.
to see you, man.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And everybody's
Have
in
a
the
good
chat. All I can say is Christopher Robin.
Oh my God.
T.I. double gut.
All right, go take care of yourself.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, take
That's
care
not what
of
I meant. That's not what I meant.
What did you think I was
I
implying?
don't know. What'd you think you meant? What'd you think I meant?
I meant go take care of yourself, like take some medicine or something, or
No,
you know.
that's not what I meant. I just want you
Oh,
to
well,
feel
what-
better.
Okay, I feel
I
better.
I don't know. That was a Snooks oopsie.
My stomach's feeling better.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, that's done with. So that's a good thing.
All
Because
right.
I know all you guys were worried about me. You're like, oh my
I
God, I
was.
wonder how Peanut's bladder is doing. Or colon, whatever the hell it is in there.
Colon.
You
It would
know?
be colon, not bladder.
Colon, exactly. like the punctuation mark or ellipsis.
Yes.
Dot, dot,
Just
dot.
Just like that. And that's your final goodbye?
That is my final go. It's an ellipsis goodbye. See, it never really ends because it's got the ... ellipsis. It just leaves you kind of like, to be continued.
Okay.
To be continued. Yep.
Yep, be continued. All right. See you later.
See you on the flip side.
Oh my God. That man.
Peanut's a lot of fun. If anyone in chat is not subscribed to Peanut, definitely go check out his channel.
Okay. Hi there, Willie.
And I'm not even telling you to subscribe to him. Just go check out his channel because I promise you, once you do, you will subscribe because he's got great shows.
Thank you. And Fortune, you need to come and be in the scripts too because you can do a lot of different voices.
Yeah, dude, you'd be great on a Nut House.
He did. He was in a script, I think.
No, that's right. That was just a couple of weeks ago.
Several.
I've done a couple.
You have. It was a lot of fun.
It's been like a month since I did that. The last one I did, and that was still the most fun I've had all year.
Well, you're working when he's on sometimes, so you really can't help that.
That's my problem. Is sometimes I'm at work. My shift.
Yeah, and you are too. So. Exactly. The time difference and everything, so it happens. When y'all can show up, it's great.
I'm going to change my schedule now that I don't do Thursdays anymore. I'm going to change my schedule to have actual weekends off, and then I'll be able to make it.
You're going to have Saturdays. You're going to take off Saturdays and Sundays?
Unless work comes in, yeah. But
that's great. Well, just make the work worth it.
Well, yeah, that's what made it hard too, doing Thursdays every week, because it's like it's a weekday, right? And then because when we started on Thursdays, it was like, what time? It was like 4:00 my time. So I could basically just do one call in the morning and then have to come home and then get ready to do that. And so basically taking the whole day off on top of all the time I put into setting everything up and all that shit. And it's just like, but having the weekend off is nice too, which I'm never off because like now I'm going to call this guy back and probably go to work anyway, which I'm happy about it because work is good. Work means the bills are getting paid. So,
yeah. So Fortune, how have you been doing?
I keep waking up every day.
Well, that's what I do.
Really, well, everything after that's a bonus.
That's what I say. I get up every morning, do my blessings, and thank God that I got up and thank him for a beautiful day, even if it's raining. I don't care. I got up and I get to see it.
Every day that we wake up in the United States of America, there's roughly 4,200 people that didn't get to wake up. So
this is true.
Waking up's the hard part.
Or they woke up to war. So anyway, but I'll say a final goodbye if you're going to be getting off, or if you're going to hang backstage, I'll hang backstage a little bit. Yeah,
I always hang backstage for a little bit, like 20, 30 minutes at the most.
Well, whatever you want to do, but I'll say my final goodbye to the chat. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Happy Sunday. Bless all of you and your loved ones. And thank you, Willie. That'd be so great if you came in. Happy Father's Day. God bless everybody. And thank you all for showing up and being here, and spread the word of Steve and Forging, and, share them out. Good men. I do miss Dave. I miss Dave, but I understand.
Yeah, he's spending time with his kids and grandkids. So.
And that's what he should do.
Exactly. So shout out to Dave too. Dave's not here, man.
But he really
shout
wasn't
out to
here.
Dave's not here, man, because Dave's not here, man. But
he's really not here. Anyway, I'm done.
So who's still in the chat? Let's see. Angels Don't Fall. All right, Angels Don't Fall. I see you every week. So there you go. And then who else is here in chat still? Blue Butterfly. Blue Butterfly, are you still here? Blue Butterfly and Katina Birdcage, are you still here? Oh, wait, the Toasted Goat. Toasted Goat. Because there's not many people here, and anyone that's still here that doesn't have a wrench, I want to show my appreciation for you guys showing up every week. So you're getting a wrench. Okay, so Angels Don't Fall and Toasted Goat. Right on. Thank you, guys. All right, what about you, Fortune Thought? Oh, shit, that was loud.
Happy Father's Day to everybody out there who knows why these holidays matter. It's not just a Hallmark holiday. It's not just, it can be, but the meaning behind it is a lot more deep. I can't really put it into great words because it's something you feel. Every single moment you have with people that you love in your family, those you care about, is a treasure that you can never get back once it's gone. And your memories are going to be all that you have someday. You would crawl on broken glass and do anything to get those little tiny moments back with people that are gone. So treasure every second that you have with someone. Never pass up an opportunity to be with those you love. And never miss an opportunity to tell someone that you love them when you love them. Because hearing that can mean the world to somebody. And those little moments are what makes life worth living. Cherish what you got.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You bastard.
Oh, that choked me up a little bit, man. But well said, man. Very true. That's all right. I gotta clear my mind. That got me all messed up.
Sorry, man.
But you know I love you, brother, man. That was just so true what you said, because it is. It's, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to top that.
Man, I just think about, honestly, it's wrong to. I feel like I'm preachy when I say stuff like that, but at the same time, certain things give you appreciation and different outlook on things. And somebody, I'm not taking anything away from anybody else, but somebody will talk about, for say, their kid, and they'll say like, "Oh, my kid did this the other day, and it was the cutest thing." They said this, and they'll have this big long story. At the point I'm at in my life, I think of the way my daughter used to blink. The way her big ass eyes and her big old round head looked like a little cartoon character. The way she would just blink was the cutest thing in the world. And I appreciated it then, but after losing her, it's just every single little thing is so much bigger. And I don't feel like people take it for granted. I feel like they don't realize that they take it for granted because it's just something that's there and it's comfortable, and
right.
It's incredibly special. And
I was away for a second. Take what for granted?
just the love of the people around you. And
yeah, no, I never take anything for granted in my life because I don't know when it's going to be gone or I'll be gone. So I try not to take anybody for granted at all.
Right. That's, you know what, that reminded me yesterday. Shout out to my dad again, Gary Harloha. Love you, Dad. We talked yesterday for, I think it was 2 hours on the phone. It was awesome conversation, man. And one of the things we talked about, he was telling me about how his wife's son, I believe, who was it? Is that was him? Anyway, someone on his wife's side just got, it was like not even a year old, but a new Jeep, and he's driving and passing a dealership, and some guy pulled out, just like pulled out, and he was all the way on the other side, and that car that pulled out, they don't know, they got taken away to stretch. They don't know if he had a heart attack or what happened, but he hit 2 other cars before it hit this guy's Jeep, and it still totaled the Jeep. So just like that, like he's just driving home, not being a bad driver, not doing nothing wrong. And whatever happened to the guy leaving the dealership happened and totals 3 different cars. And then just like your life can just change in a heartbeat, man. Like things can happen so quickly. So yeah, you have to appreciate everything you have when you have it. Because I used to do it. I used to bitch and moan all the time, but I don't have. Stop focusing on what you don't have and focus on what you do have, because what you do have is a fucking gift. You know?
Well, it's true. If you have one person who loves you, that's a gift.
Yeah.
You know, I do voice chats with a couple people, and I always tell them I love you when I'm done with it, so that if that's the last thing they hear from me, they're going to know they were always loved by me.
And that's important.
Yeah, I think so. And gentle hugs to you, Forging. I tease you a lot because I know you can always come with the witty retorts.
I know.
And I like them.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you too. Appreciate you, Steve.
I appreciate both of you.
Yeah. Good chat. Good
But
times.
with all of that good stuff being said, we went deep at the end, huh? I like that though.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, with my happy face here, as I always say, because I love all y'all, we all have more in common at the end of the day than we don't. So don't focus on the shit we don't have in common. Focus on what we do, and we can all make the world a better place together. And with that being said, I am going to play the Father's Day song for my dad one more time, because I love you, Dad. And then I'm going to send you all to Traveling Fools, because he's live right now, and he's a great dude too, and he's got a good show. So until next Sunday, everybody, all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. And all you single mothers too, happy Father's Day. Until next time, have a beautiful morning, beautiful day, beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening, a beautiful night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Much love, much aloha, and most importantly, God bless.
Take care.
It's hard to put it into words when it comes to you. Woo! But I'll try. You've been there since the beginning, with open arms and an open mind. You always believed in me, even when I was doubting myself. You have a way of doing that when nobody else can. Gary Harloha, my dad, my friend, my mentor, my hero, the man I look up to my whole life. When I needed someone, I knew I could always count on you. The one to see me through and be there until the end. Gary Harloha, my friend, my mentor, my hero, the man I look up to my whole life. And now that I'm all grown up, I think of you when I feel lost. Always there for me, no matter the cost. The little things that you've said, I hear your voice in my head. I can always count on you. I can always lean on you. I can always call on you. My dad, my friend, my hero. Yeah. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for always being there, always believing in me. Thank you, Dad, for being the greatest dad anyone could ever ask for. I love you, Dad.